1370 WOCA. Ocala.
All right, 5 minutes after 10 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. I was watching some videos on YouTube of Jimmy Kimmel. I'm kind of a Jimmy Kimmel fan. I'm a late night talk show fan. I've always liked like Johnny Carson and David Letterman, those kind of guys. So the new crop of talk show hosts, Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon, I don't even know all their names. But anyway, so Jimmy Kimmel is how I was watching, and he did this bit where he was pretending he was actually in some show, I guess Batman versus Superman. Okay, so he walks up to them and he's just being annoying, and Superman takes his phone and just crushes it with his hand. Takes his cell phone, just crushes it. So I thought of Matt Wilkerson when I saw that.
That's right.
Because I was thinking if that happened to me, I would have to just call Matt and say, "Hey, I need a new phone today."
That's right. That's right.
Matt Wilkerson is here. Matt is the owner of Verizon Wireless Premium, and he's a retailer over in Williston, but he hand delivers in a new F-150 Ford pickup truck.
Yes. Just the smart car is retired.
And he will deliver right to you at your office or your home. And Matt, before we say anything else, between the last time you were here and today, there was an article about something called the Hum. And Robin wrote a note to remind me to ask you, what the heck is it?
It is basically a device that you will stick on your car. It actually plugs up under the dash, and there's also a visor mount right here.
Yeah.
Where obviously there is a Bluetooth capability. It will give diagnosis of your car.
Oh.
Have you ever been into a parking lot and all of a sudden you can't find your car?
Yes.
With this Hum device, you can actually locate your car.
Yeah.
There's all different type of savings that you can get from this. It will let you know if you have anything going wrong with your car. Several different items. You can also track it. A lot of people are using that. Let's say you own a company and you have drivers out.
Right.
And
Right.
Yeah, you want to know if they're working or sitting on the side of the road.
Taking a nap.
Okay.
Yep. Excellent thing to do. They are $14.99 a month to add to your account. But excellent little devices to put in there. Very nice. Very, very popular. They're starting to catch on. They are not. The commercials are not blowing up about it, but as people are learning about them, most people are jumping on board.
So you said diagnosing your car. You mean it'll tell you if your engine is acting up or something?
Codes and stuff. And up under the dash, have you ever heard of I'm not trying to promote any other companies, but have you ever heard of that little Progressive Snapshot and the State Farm? How they plug them up under there,
Right.
and it GPS tracks your driving habits.
Okay.
This plugs into the same unit.
Okay.
Up underneath the dash, and it'll give you all sorts of information on it.
Do you have one on your new F-150?
No, I do not. Hey, I've only had this 3 days.
All right, we have something we're going to give away.
Yes.
And I want Matt to tell you what it is, but I don't want you to call until just before the break because we'll need to take your information during the break because we'll need your address, obviously. We don't want you to give that on the air. So what are you giving away today?
That's true. Anybody with a smartphone knows that, oh my gosh, if you drop your smartphone and you have a crack across the screen, first thing you're going to do is, you're going to panic.
Yeah.
They make tempered glass screen protectors they're nice. These are not the cheap flimsy ones. These are the real quality tempered glass one. For the first and third person that calls in, don't ask me why I come up with that number scheme. I just did. First and third caller that calls in for your specific model of phone, if they make it, I will give you a free tempered glass screen protector just for calling in and thanking you for listening to the show. That is a $25 value.
Wow,
so,
nice.
Just to say thanks.
Okay, and just so you know, the way I'm going to pick the first and the third is I'm going to look at the screen, and I'm going to consider the first one, and the third one, the third one.
There you go.
And so if I see them lined up on the screen, this is what happens when the phone calls come in. 622-9622, by the way, is the number. There's a little screen in front of me, and I'll just look, and if I see your box first and third, you'll be the two winners. But it's a $26 item?
$25 value.
$25.
And again, it is the glass ones. It's the real nice ones.
Okay. So just hang on there. We got about 4 more minutes. I see the calls coming in already. Just give me about 4 minutes before the break. We'll take the calls during the break. However, if you have a question for Matt, you can call right now.
Yes.
622-9622. Well, it's changing all the time, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It is always changing. They've got, have you seen the new, it hasn't even hit yet, it's coming real soon, the LG G5 smartphone. So many people have battery issues. Oh my gosh, I can't make it through the day without my battery. Well, the LG G5, you actually slide the battery out and you can put a replacement in on the go.
Oh, isn't that
That
wonderful?
is a good idea.
Now that is neat. I have never seen that in another smartphone.
That is a good idea.
That is fabulous. And are you able to charge up those batteries independently from the cell phone? Can you have like 2 batteries and one's plugged in and one's in the
Yes,
phone?
you can. Yes, you can. There's a charging port on it, and you just simply push the button. It clicks out. You slide in the new one, and you keep on going.
Oh, nice.
Can you do multi phone calls? Can you do more than one call at a time? Can you put somebody on hold? Say, hold on, let me call him right now, and then you put somebody on hold and call somebody else?
I 3-wayed somebody the other day and merged them in. Absolutely.
Oh, so then all three
really?
of you can talk together.
Absolutely. Yeah, you can do that. But they're also, just like we talked last month, most people don't know it, that you can have a second phone number on the same phone.
That's right. You do
People are like,
that.
what? There's no way. Trust me, I know how to do
Yeah,
it.
that's the phone I want. So I can have 2 numbers on that phone.
All it is an app. There's an app for everything.
You know, I always wanted a video phone, and now I'm older and ugly. I don't want anybody to see me now. Yeah, but when I was younger and pretty, I thought, you know what, I want one of those video phones.
Hey, nobody's going to see you if you keep using that flip phone.
Do apps ever break down?
They can. Sometimes you will actually have to uninstall them and reinstall them. Every once in a while, you'll get one that acts a little weird. It's just part of the electronic world. And yeah. Like for example, I was on. This has been about 6 months ago. I was on Facebook the other day, and it just started acting weird on me. And I'm like, "What's going on?" So I turned off my phone, turned it back on. That didn't fix it. So I just simply uninstalled the app, reinstalled it. Works perfect.
And it's less scary now, I think, the more I use my phone and things like that, because before, in the very beginning, it was very, very scary to do that.
There's so much information that you can get a hold of. I'm sure you've heard of the FBI versus Apple.
Yeah. I don't even understand what they're talking about. I mean, I read the stories every day.
Yeah.
But to me, it's a mystery why. Here's what's the mystery to me about that. Why, if Apple undoes that one phone, is that going to be compromising everybody else's phone?
Here's my side of it. Please do not take this as, this is solid doctrine here, but here's what I think of it. Anything that will protect the safety of people, absolutely let it go. But here's where the problem is. Okay, if Apple can take that one specific phone into a secret room, because this is, you're affecting hundreds of millions of phones worldwide. If they can take that phone into a secret room, produce the software, and unlock that one device, that would be fine. But the FBI, from what I understand, now again, don't shoot me 10,000 emails on this, but they are wanting to have the software capability to unlock that phone. If the FBI gets a hold of that to unlock one phone, don't you think they're going to unlock millions of phones? Now, again, if it's for safety, let me tell you something. This guy was, I'm not going to get into the story of all that, but he was wanting to do harm.
Sure. He did do harm.
If we can protect the safety of people, I say get in that phone. Get in that phone. But Apple needs to be able to get into the phone, not the FBI.
I love that
Because you know they're not going to stop at just one phone.
Right.
And then where does your privacy go?
And the guy who invented the McAfee software, do you know who I'm talking about?
Yes, I do.
And he's running for president as a libertarian. Did you know that? I don't even know his name, but he's kind of a wild-looking guy. He looks like Frank Zappa a little bit.
I had no idea what.
But anyway, he said, "Hey, if Apple doesn't want to do it, I'll do it for you." He's volunteering that he can do it.
Ooh. Because the FBI took that phone and they tried their best with all the technology they had to get into it and couldn't. That's the reason they had to go to Apple.
Wow.
And of course, Apple's fighting it now because Apple, any Apple product is much more secure on average than the average Windows based.
So the I in front of a thing, if it says iPad, iPhone,
Yep.
Full tower, all that stuff, except for that one, is all Apple products.
Yes, it is.
So when we go to Verizon and we get an iPhone, Verizon is the what? The company?
Verizon provides the service on the phone, but
Okay.
of course Apple makes the phone.
Okay.
But it is exclusive to the Verizon network.
All right, let's take that break. We have, if you're just tuning in, this is an opportunity for you to get absolutely for free. You don't have to answer any questions. It's just Matt's way of thanking you for listening. What do you call it? Screen protector?
It is a free tempered glass screen protector, the nice ones, not the flimsy cheap ones.
And we install them ourselves?
I will put it on for you.
Okay. Whoa, okay. What was that?
Look at that. I don't know.
All right, we will take the calls. I see the thing lining up right now. First and third callers get it. You've got some takers here, Matt. We'll be right back and take your information off there. We'll be right back.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. For this Wednesday, intervals of clouds and sunshine with a high of 78 to 82. Partly cloudy Wednesday night, lows ranging from the mid and upper 40s in a few inland locations to 59 along the coast. For Thursday, intervals of clouds and sun, the high 78 to 82. On Friday, mostly sunny with highs in the 70s to around 80. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Beautiful Moments Party Rental presents the Ocala Wedding and Events Expo 2016 on March 3rd. This event has caterers, photographers, florists, musicians, plus food, fun, and more. Brides, bring your bridesmaids and friends alike. 100% of the ticket sales goes to the Inflammatory Breast Cancer Network Foundation, and they're only $15 each. So mark your calendars for March 3rd from 5 to 8:30 p.m. for the Ocala Wedding and Events Expo at Beautiful Moments Party Rentals, 3400 Southwest 60th Avenue. Questions, call 307-8180. That's 307-8180.
Robin, let's try a little plant trivia. Name this nursery. It's a not-for-profit, and it teaches growing and caring for plants to their students.
Oh, that's easy. Kenny's Place.
Or how about this one? It's a nursery conveniently located between Ocala and Bellevue.
Again, it's Kenny's Place.
Or how about this one? A nursery with a wide variety of just what you need or want at the most reasonable prices.
Kenny's Place, of course.
Kenny's Place at 7677 Southeast 41st Court. Give them a call at 867-1213. It's a caring place for people and plants. It's Kenny's Place.
Career Source Citrus Levy Marion brings together business and community partners, economic development leaders, and educational providers to connect employers with qualified, skilled talent and job seekers with employment and career development opportunities. Tune in the first and third Wednesday of each month at 9:30 a.m. to Career Source Citrus Levy Marion and learn how they can help you.
That was the sound of a tree falling. It could be your tree. You're going to have it trimmed, but never got around to calling Pride Tree Service. It could have fallen in a field, and now all you have to do is call Pride Tree Service, and they'll have it quickly out of the way for a great price. But don't wait until the tree falls. It may not fall in the field. It may hit your car, your house, or worse. So call Pride Tree Service today and avoid all those headaches before they happen. Pride Tree Service, 840-0750. That's 840-0750.
WWOCA, WOCA.
Your source for the #1 sports weekends. Fox Sports, only on 96.3 FM, 1370 AM. We are The Source, WOCA.
Here's what you may have missed on the John Tesh Radio Show.
Most couples get ring tattoos after the wedding ceremony, not for the engagement, which is smart considering 25% of all engaged couples, they never make it to the altar. Taking breaks help boost our mood and makes us more creative and productive. When a woman feels threatened, she tends to touch the front of her neck or play with her necklace because it's an area that's physically vulnerable. For men, their towel is fidgeting with their tie.
Intelligence for your life on the John Tesh Radio Show. Don't miss this stuff.
All right, you are all great, and we weren't able to take every call, obviously, but thank you for calling in. For those of you who didn't get it, call Matt. He can work something out for you.
Yes.
And you during that break, Matt, you had a caller who didn't really want the screen protecting, but he had a question. So let's go to that phone now, and his name is Steve. Good morning, Steve. Thank you for waiting.
Good morning. That's good. I just thought you've been talking about the iPhone and privacy, but you also had a conversation about the plugins from the insurance companies and all that. I don't really hear a conversation over the air about the privacy of those. it seems like the insurance companies would be using those to manipulate their marketing and their billing.
Oh, the humming, like the hum device?
The client.
Yeah, but I believe you were talking about the actual insurance devices, correct?
Correct.
Okay, yeah. I mean, obviously there is a little bit of a privacy. I don't even know if the word I need to use is breach, but yes, that does tap into your privacy. It does measure your driving habits, but most people, the reason they do not argue over that is because it leads to a savings. If it was something where they tried to dictate where you went and bombarded you with advertisement and did all sorts of stuff, then they would be upset. But most people, the reason they put there in your car is because it offers them a monthly savings. So they don't get much pullback on that, to be honest with you.
Okay, I just wanted to have the conversation. I appreciate it.
Hey, not a problem. Thank you for calling.
Yeah, thank you. Interesting observation. I didn't think of it that way. But I think most of us aren't doing anything to be worried about. So you put it in the car, and if it gives you savings, then that makes sense, right?
Yes, it does. It does. And I tell you, on average, because I have used one of those in my car before, and I am not a fast driver because I used to own a very slow car, but it will automatically make you want to slow down some. It'll say like, ooh, Big Papa's watching. But then again,
Big Papa.
It leads to savings. It leads to savings, so there's a reward at the end of the rainbow.
But the device we started talking about, the hum, that's for your own use. Nobody's monitoring that but you.
Nope. That's it.
Yeah, okay.
And now, how about the people that need those first alert necklaces or bracelets if they get in trouble? Is there some way that they can attach it to an app on their phone or maybe to their car in case they start feeling woozy or something and then they pull off and they...
First alert obviously is not linked with Verizon. We used to have something called Sure Response and stuff like that. Here, a lot of the way, you remember those watches that I talked about last month?
Somebody asked me about them just the other day. So if you could repeat that again.
The elderly, this is taken off for the elderly. It is a watch. If you're already with Verizon, it is a $5 a month feature on your account, and you put the watch on your elderly, parent or relative, and it is a one-touch dial. So there is no complicated, because a lot of people, when they're elderly, they're slow to dial, and their hands shake and stuff like that. This is simply a one-touch button. And you can call any one of the numbers that are programmed. Naturally, one of them would be 911, and the person, several people can track you. So say you're at an assisted living facility and you wander off. Mm-hmm. Okay, I can look and see exactly where Bob's at right now, and I can go straight to him for $5 a month. It's called the Gizmo Pal.
Really, it's a wonderful.
I got to get Verizon just so I can get that.
I'm telling you, yes, you both need to get Verizon. I'm just telling you.
Somebody just this week asked me about it for a child. I think the baby was just born, Robin.
Yes.
And of course that's too early. But they wanted to ask about it just because it's something they're thinking about. It was a grandparent asking about it. So
well, you remember the story that I told about the child that was dropped off at the wrong bus stop.
Yeah.
Literally 3 weeks after she purchased one of these wrist phones from me. Well, normally she panics, but she said, "Don't worry about it. Just stay right where you're at." And she got on her phone and she saw his little blue blinking dot on her app.
Wow.
She drove straight to him, and he was like 4 or 5 streets over. But he didn't know how to get home. He was 6 years old. Excellent device for $5 a month. There's no this is cheap security. If you want to use the word cheap.
So that also must link into a map then on your Verizon phone.
Yes,
because
you have.
If you're in a strange city, I mean, I don't know.
You have what you call the Gizmo Hub, which is an app on your phone, and it shows a map. And you'll tap it, and as soon as you tap that blue dot, it will give you turn-by-turn directions to that blue dot.
Oh my God!
I mean, you can't get any more.
Oh,
security.
really?
Wow.
Yes, $5 a month.
Do you know where this would have come in handy? Have you ever been to Atlanta?
Yes, I have.
Okay, I went to Atlanta when my son was younger, and we went to the World of Coca-Cola. Have you ever heard of this place?
Yes, I have.
Have you ever been there?
No, I haven't.
Have you ever tasted Coke from Thailand? It's totally different. It's weird.
Seriously?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's horrible. Yeah.
What? So there's a different formula in Thailand?
Oh, it's
Probably made out of bugs.
It is. I am not exaggerating. It was like vomit. It was. I don't know why they like it.
Wow.
Yeah. But anyway, so yeah.
Man.
They warn you before you taste it. You're an American, you might not like it, but over there, but anyway, so I went to this parking garage. We walked down the parking garage, and this was before any technology, really. And then after we're all done with our fun, going to Coca-Cola, we went to a little bit of the underground junk, and I said, okay, where the heck did we park? I was totally lost. I didn't know the city. I didn't know anything. So that would have enabled me to just say, oh, we're over there.
Yeah, if you have the home device plugged into your car, it'll show you exactly where you're parked.
Can we get that from you? The
yes,
home
you can.
device?
But in a vertical parking lot, let's see, it wouldn't show me which floor, right? Like if you're on a 17-story parking garage.
That is a good question. I'm going to have to get back to you on that. I do not know about vertical.
Yeah, because I'm thinking it'll probably show you the longitude and latitude. And so you'll say, well, I know I'm right here. I just gotta find which floor we parked on.
Yep, that's true. That's true. I'm going to have to check into that and see. I know that it is, the latest technology, but whether it goes vertical, I'm going to check into that. Good question. I have never been asked that before because, as you know, there are not too many
Vertical places.
17-story parking garages in Marion County.
In Ocala, yeah. Well, that's not bad. That's not a bad thing, though.
Yep.
So when you were able to sell your smart car and now you've got your new vehicle, did it take a little bit of doing to get you hooked up mechanically in your new vehicle where your phone attaches and things?
No. As far as hooking Bluetooth up to your car, it's the sync program. It's different on every make, but no, it wasn't hard at all.
Oh, okay. And is that something extra that you have to buy for the vehicle itself to be able to hook it up?
No, but
it's all
every
standard?
car is different. But if it has Bluetooth capability, unless you have a very complicated screen on your car, I can have it hooked up in 3 or 4 minutes.
Has anybody told you this already? That you seem like an F-150 kind of a guy. You don't seem like a. Yeah, people have told you that.
Sure.
Most people say, "How in the world did you drive that ridiculous-looking car for 7 years?" That's what they say. But
Yeah, but some people look like that's for them. That just doesn't seem like your car.
my wife told me the same thing. She goes, "I'm so glad you are back to a truck." You are a truck person. I said, "Yes, dear." I said, "But it served a purpose. With me delivering all over Marion County, that car was perfect.
Yeah.
I drove it for 7 years."
It would be like suddenly you stopped being a vegetarian.
Yes.
All of a sudden, you're eating hamburgers again.
Yes.
Welcome back.
Well, Matt, you are an outdoorsy kind of guy. I mean, you like to fish, you like to take your boat out, you like to do stuff like that. And now, will that bracelet work out in the woods?
Yes,
Like
it
if
will.
you're going through
It's on the
trails
Verizon
and
network.
stuff?
Really?
It's on the Verizon network. Makes no difference.
Oh, okay.
And elderly, God forbid an elderly wander near a pond.
Yes.
Now, naturally, obviously, that can turn tragic very easily, but it's also waterproof.
Oh. Nice.
And kids and water and Coke and Slurpees and all kind of stuff go hand in hand. It's now waterproof as well, and it's got an independent speaker. You just simply talk into it. Hi, Mom.
Oh, this is wonderful.
And if the mother calls the phone, or say like an elderly resident, and you call the phone and they're confused, they have dementia or Alzheimer's, they don't answer, no problem. It will answer for you. And it will access the microphone and let you hear what's going on around the individual. Like if there's traffic.
Yes.
And of course, your hub, you can see exactly where the blue dot is. The whole time you're driving straight to them.
Wow.
Oh, Matt, you are a godsend with what you're giving to our community always.
Yep.
Thank you
So the technology that you have at your disposal is, there are numerous questions. I'm sure everybody who buys a phone from you or buys service from you probably is bombarding you with questions. So, no?
Well, they are, but let me tell you something. That's the reason I open my doors.
That's why you do it.
I get Facebook messengers questions at 9, 10 o'clock at night, and you'll never hear me complain.
Oh, you're amazing.
So Matt, we have about a minute and 15 seconds. How do we get a hold of you to buy a phone?
Okay, I got 2 different phone numbers. The store, you can reach me at 352-528-0020. That is in Williston. But with me living here in Marion County, you can reach me at 352-817-7958. That's my cell phone number, and we deliver all over Marion County.
You deliver?
Deliver right to your front door.
Do you come pick up a phone if we're, needing it fixed or something?
I do not do repairs.
You don't do repairs? Okay.
No. I have a guy that I use to do my repairs because he offers a lifetime warranty, but I do not do repairs. That's, I'm not crossing that bridge.
But you take trade-ins and things.
Yes.
Call Matt, ask him about the $5 phone for a child or for an older person or for anybody you want to keep track of.
And also, one more thing. If anybody that's listening to this radio show, if you would like those tempered glass screen protectors, because they are $24.99 on our website, If you call and say that you listened to me today, I'll give them to you for half price.
Oh.
So they just need to call you at the numbers that you said.
Call me at the numbers, and I'll hook them up.
$12.50. Wow.
Matt Wilkerson, thank you so much.
Y'all have a good day.
We'll be right back.
This is a Fox News Alert. I'm Lillian Wu. Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump dominating on Super Tuesday with 7 states apiece. Ted Cruz taking 3 states.
Oklahoma, Alaska, and right here in Texas. And going into all of this, Ted Cruz knew this was a do or die situation. Cruz winning with 43.7% of the vote.
Fox's Casey Stiegel in Texas.
Businessman Donald Trump coming in second place with 26.8%, and then Senator Marco Rubio placing third with 17.7%.
Rubio won Minnesota, his first victory of the campaign. Bernie Sanders won 4 states, Vermont, Oklahoma, Minnesota, and Colorado. U.S. companies adding 214,000 jobs in February, according to payroll processor ADP. And Lindsey Vohn's ski season is over. The overall World Cup leader saying her left knee injury was more serious than originally thought. Fox News, we report, you decide.
Ace is a place with the helpful hardware.
My new house is between 2 lawns that should be on the cover of Lawns Illustrated. I need my lawn to fit in.
I told Sam that during Scott's days at Ace, he can get the products he needs for a great lawn, like grass seed, fertilizer, and weed killer.
Ace is a place that gives you a magazine cover-worthy lawn. Although Lawns Illustrated is completely made up.
It's Scott's days at Ace. Stock up and get up to $130 in instant savings on Scott's Miracle-Gro brands, including Ortho and Roundup. Ace Rewards members get savings instantly in store. Offer valid March 2nd through 7th. Store stock only. See participating stores for details.
Without automatic cloud backup, everything on your computer is at risk. From hackers, viruses, natural disasters, or even the occasional human error. Few things are as bad for business as downtime. So why take the risk? Get Carbonite Cloud Backup and protect